बाकी तो एडिट કરી શકીશ ને?
હા
થઈ જશે.
રાત ચાલુ રાખે રેકોર્ડ. અચ્છા મારી પાસે અત્યારે જ કેમેરો છે રેકોર્ડ મૂકવું હોય તો.
ના આમાં થઈ જશે.
શ્યોર?
હા.
Hello, Mr. Chetan Katare. Good evening, sir. Will you please tell us a little introduction and overview of your company?
We deal with lot of things. We have one group of companies where we have 7 sister companies, and apart from that, I have 5 more startups which recently started in almost 2 years of span. My company deals majorly with the service industry, so we are not in the production. But yeah, we deal with a lot of local as well as international people and organizations. We work with multiple organizations including United Nations, European Union outside of India, some government initiatives as well. Majorly we are into management and business consulting. Apart from that, we are into strategic business development. This is the second company. Third, we are into startup consulting, catering to the startup of the local areas, particularly catering to the Saurashtra and Kutch. Fourth, we are into citizen leadership, where we organize conferences and events for the women empowerment, youth empowerment, and even old age people empowerment as well. And small part of that, we focus on IT skill development as well. Fifth, we are into village development. One of our project is going on in a village near Ahmedabad. It's called Pariyach, and we are doing an association with an US organization, and they are taking care of funding and everything. And out of that, one in next most prominent is Be Proud, which we are coming up with proactive journalism, but it is undergoing. Be Proud has a very small amount attached with the another startup which is not into my company as such, which is Alumni Achievers, where we write about the alumni. So the student only write about their alumni, they write articles and then we'll publish. So that is the whole idea was. It was started with one institute, and then we thought why not to take it on a longer scale. So we launched that project last year in Europe during Challenge Future Summit in Slovenia. And from there we started the journey. Right now 19 people are working behind that single project, and hopefully we'll launch, I guess, by March next year. And adding to that, we have a not-for-profit organization called India-Pakistan Friendship Project. We call it Pariinde. And more on to that, considering the local area as far as Rajkot is concerned, we are launching a co-working space which will be catering around 50 people. It is purely for the startups of the Rajkot, so it is called Unique Startup Co-working Space. And by March 2016, we are starting incubation center in Rajkot. And adding to that, one international project that is ongoing right now in the category of journalism itself, is we are launching world's first multilingual humanitarian magazine, which will be into print and e-magazine world over. So this is the overall introduction of what we do. It's quite long, but I guess yeah.
It was very nice. So, when did you start out? Which was the basic step you took up, and which was your basic company that you started?
Actually, story starts in 2009. Actually, I finished my engineering from Rajkot, VUK Engineering College. I did my BE in mechanical, and at the time we feel that we are king of the kings, so we can do anything. But yeah, I shifted to Gandhinagar. I joined Pandit Deendayal Petroleum University for my MBA after the CAT. So I was having an option of doing a job and then an option of MBA as well. That journey itself is a different story. But focusing on the MBA, that's when I realized that yes, I'm still far behind comparing to people in Gujarat and India, and obviously globally. So at the time it was not even in mind. But yeah, I realized that I'm still far away from them and need a lot of things to improve. 2008-9, the journey started when we young people have a lot of ideas. They have a lot of things to share, a lot of things to do. But yeah, full of energy. But two things which I realized very closely in the 8 or 9 months of span, starting in July 2008, that in India, and particularly in our region, people judge youth very quickly. Yeah. So no matter how good your idea is, only thing that you are not appreciable because you don't have white hair, or you don't have 10 years of experience.
Yes.
and people undervalue very quickly. So like even though your idea is very much like you can, that can be implemented on a larger scale, maybe that can be a good trigger point for a lot of people, a lot of organizations, maybe to the nation as well. But because of the age, that area is little fizzy for a lot of youth, and that's where my journey started as an entrepreneur. So informally, I started my journey with these two basic fundamentals of life, that I'll not judge anyone and I'll not undervalue anyone. So as far as age is concerned, I don't take anybody lightly. So no matter if 7th standard student is coming and sharing his idea, I actually take it seriously and try to help them seriously.
So for promoting startups, how do you reach out to the youth to gather their minds, to gather what ideas they are thinking of?
Actually, startup I'm focusing since almost last year and a half, where I realized that this region as a whole, particularly Rajkot or Saurashtra region, need a lot of support from outside, because people are not actually aware what is happening outside, and people are outside don't know what kind of potential this area has. I was working with an PSU, so after my MBA I worked for government for 3 years. It was a safe, high-paid, high-professional job, but then I thought I am something more, and I need to do something for my region, where I started my journey. So I shifted back to Rajkot. I quit my government job. I started my entrepreneurial journey in May 2013. It's like almost a year and a half, and that's where we started focusing on startups and youth, or particularly this region. Slowly we realized that mentorship itself is a very critical part of the region as well, and that I felt the same. Like we were discussing since last 2 years about we need to do something for the mentorship area. Like adding to this local note, we started an initiative called Grower. It is international peer-to-peer platform. So we have 3 co-founders. One, there is a female from Canada, another guy is from Macedonia, and I am the third one. In support with the organization called Challenge Future, where I'm a board member. And we launched this project very recently, 6 months back. We are still on our alpha version, but people from 44 countries are utilizing the platform. It is purely for the mentorship. So we are trying to work on a global scale as well. Locally, we are keep on doing events. Almost every month we do conference here, events or conference, and we try to bring a lot of platforms. Like we brought eChai into Rajkot, Google Business Group. We are trying to bring 60 plus life chapter as well. You people also started something with like eCell with IIT Mumbai. So that's where we will also proactively support. So we keep on trying to bring a lot of platforms here at a local level, and we would love to promote the talents which is staying here. So we'll promote those talents as well. So that's what the basic idea is.
What is the basic response of people touching you about this thing that I want to start with this? I want to know what is the basic
enthusiasm that you have in the common at least keep it limited to Rajkot only.
Rajkot, like if I specifically talk about Rajkot, I see a lot of people doing a lot of things, working at a ground level. The only thing is they are not aware about the directions, they are not about the platforms. So that's where we just come in. So we are full of talent, we are full of enthusiasm. But yeah, real journey is very difficult. It is very easy when we start something. When we have something like if you ask any entrepreneur, they always say that if you have something in mind, it's fine. But the moment you will start your journey, it's very difficult and it's very painful. So patience comes with a lot of pain. People are enthusiastic here in Rajkot, but more over to that they need a lot of guidance, a lot of direction, and that's why we are trying to create a platform where they can actually help each other. So it's like peer-to-peer entrepreneurship guidance, and people like us or organizations, local or international organizations can support this kind of initiative. That's where our focus comes in. In fact, with the platform, the Youth in Action, it is an official body of the European Union. We did small project here in Rajkot as well, particularly to kick-start the mindset of the people, youth, particularly who are focusing on entrepreneur. So they came up here, people from Romania and Turkey came here, and we did a lot of activities here. And I guess by the span of 1 year, we have a lot of people who joined our community as such of entrepreneurs. And they also try to support people who have ideas, and they come up and share their knowledge and help with their expertise.
So within a short span of time, you cover so many sectors. Like you listed out five, and that few of them are for society purpose. So how is it everything that is managed in a short period of time? You're such a great segment of progress.
I guess that's where the MBA part comes in picture. So that's only thing I know. I know management, and that's what I wanted to utilize here.
Entrepreneurs do need to have the MBA as a degree.
Depends actually. As far as MBA helps you, like it helped me to manage a lot of things on early stage of life. I am definitely sure that if I started something my journey even after like just after engineering, I don't know at what stage I might be in, because MBA helped me a lot as far as my personal and professional grooming is concerned, because that's where at early stage of life I actually stand with a lot of people. You know, that courage, that confidence, that professionalism that came from the MBA. But yeah, as far as entrepreneurship is concerned, I don't think MBA degree is needed. MBA helps you for sure, but that is not a required qualification.
Once you have taken up, you can only get into a good direction if you have a good knowledge of management.
In fact, I guess no degree is needed if you wanna be entrepreneur. And we've seen a lot of people who don't study much, but yeah, they are very much successful people. Like if you don't talk about, you know, normal example that people give, Dhirubhai Ambani and others, but if you go locally as well, we have a lot of examples who are like people who are not educated, but they are hell amazing entrepreneurs.
What are other startups that are under your umbrella right now and you are into growth?
Actually, as far as startup mentorship is concerned, there are very few locally. And as far as mentorship is concerned, I am mentoring to 4 startups outside of India. One which is one is a female, she is in Vietnam. I'm trying to support her with her initiative, and there are 3 other ladies as well. Two ladies and a guy from Nigeria. These are 4. Another thing is the organization where I am associated. It is Challenge Future. So like every year and a half, we do a lot of activities for a year-long period, and they like through that platform we generate more than thousands of ideas. So we support, like indirectly support them into multiple initiatives. More into that, locally we have very few people whom we are supporting. One of my client is into product design, so they are experienced people. But yeah, they started very recently, 2 years back. Very talented team, a lot of experience. So now we are helping them to go beyond the regional constraint. So we are trying to make their market and services available to the international platform. And out of that, we support few startups, but here people are not habituated for the consulting in startups. So consulting point of view, professionally we don't help. You know, we take fees and then we help them. That process is not happening. But yeah, as far as support is concerned, as far as mentoring and direction is concerned, we have more than 100 plus entrepreneurs whom we are supporting.
So in this journey, who has remained an important part, apart from you? Who has played a major role in this journey?
As far as actually,
Or just one man army?
I understand. Actually, there are a lot of people who are working with me, and when I hire people, I hire on a project-to-project basis, so they can work with their autonomy. But that's a separate part of it. A lot of people supported me. My family supported me a lot, and that is why I can took a lot of risk with personal life as well, because it's not a trend to quit government job and start business when you are happy with your life. But my family supported me a lot. Now my life partner is also supporting me. She is joining, like we are away from 2 months of a journey for a wedding, so she'll join as a director. She officially joined a company, but yeah, she supported me as well. Out of that, I have a lot of people to thank who supported me, because I've been to a lot of international platforms, and from a lot of places and a lot of people I learned a lot of things. So organization, particularly people from the Challenge Future organization, where I'm board member. I started my journey as a normal member when I was in the first year MBA 2009. and it's been 5 years, and now I'm at the board. So now you can sense that at what kind of platform I get as a young people. So internationally they treat young people as a potential people. So those group of more than 100 countries, I thank them a lot. I mean, they supported me a lot. Apart from that, there is a platform called BRM, and they organize South Asian Youth Conferences. So I've been to Bangalore for the first SARC Leaders Meet, and second in Pakistan as well. And those group of people supported me a lot. Only thing I realized that in the world where we are living, it's flooded with a lot of societal normal people. And people like us who are fools, who are idiots, there are very few. And the platform which
You can deviate from the general crowd.
yes. So the people who supported in gathering these kind of people, and you actually meet,
Common platform.
on the right side another idiot, on the left side another fool, and there are hundreds of people you will find who are hell idiot like you, who are crazy in their decision making, who are crazy in following their path. And when I meet them, I realize that I am not alone, and that's what matters. So they push me on any stage of my life, and that's what we do to each other, and that's what we keep on doing here in Rajkot as well. We try to support each other so they don't stop at any stage of life, and they don't give up. That's what the most needed thing in entrepreneurship.
So, what is the basic difference between the startup ecosystem of India, talking about specifically in ecosystem in India, that how a person comes up with a new idea and starts up till this journey being a successful, and the person living abroad, like you said, you are associated with European countries. So, what is the basic difference that they and our Indian startups, Indian people have, entrepreneurs have?
More on this focus is that environment and culture. We are not habituated for the startups. Like, I'm not talking about the metros. I mean, Mumbai, Delhi people have a lot of culture and environment. But focusing to other part of India or maybe other Asian countries as well. I've been to a lot of South Asian countries as well. We actually our life is more controlled by society on initial stage of life. So like we do graduation first and then we decide what is our interest, and that's where those people are different from us. So like they decide their career and their future path on early stage of life, and they have a lot of mentorship, they have a lot of guidance, and more over to that in those countries people don't judge young people. So whatever they start, whatever they think, they appreciate those ideas and they help actually to build those things. I still remember there was a guy from Singapore. He got an offer from Google and he quit that offer. He started his journey. So he is in Singapore. But yeah, this kind of people you can expect coming from Singapore. There's another guy who thought that student can do consulting to industry. And like GT also have this kind of initiative, student consulting. But here it doesn't work because industry people don't trust students. And maybe because of the environment, lack of environment and lack of culture, students are not that capable as far as professionalism is concerned. And this guy started with full-fledged confidence called 180 Degree in Australia. And right now they have 18 branches and they deal with more than 6,000 industry projects as far as official consulting is concerned. So yeah, that kind of support of industry people from government and basic process, that's where we are far behind. Like if you ask any youth that how to register, what kind of registration you should do, that is also a lack of knowledge. And I see that government is not that much proactive or supporting. And when you talk about the industry people who are there, they are also not quite interested in guiding them. There are few who are very much supportive, but yeah, I would rather say culture is the critical part of those countries and our South Asian countries.
IIT Bombay launched this National Entrepreneurship Challenge. That's what we are working for. So, do you think that this can bring out the emergence and it can help to gather people like you?
Absolutely. Associations and this kind of initiatives, particularly catering, coming from the top side and top-down processes, obviously going to help.
They have encouraged establishment of entrepreneurship cells in every college. like we did in our college.
Absolutely, absolutely. It should be done. There is no option as such. If you see the employment level right now, it's going to be very difficult. It is difficult and it's still going to be more difficult. So entrepreneurship is the only option which students might have, and they actually should appear for that because they will do what they like. And if this kind of cells are opening in Rajkot particularly or in Saurashtra region, we would definitely would love to support, and we'll try to help all your members, all your people who have their own ideas, own startups. We'll definitely help you in all the manner, whether it's come to mentoring or supporting your activities or financial aspect of it or basic guidance of how to start. Basic things sometimes more important. How to start, what kind of things that you should not do initially, should do that. That way we can help as well. Connecting people, market point of view, operational side point of view. That's where we can help. And in fact, that's why we are starting the co-working space for the startups, which I told you we call it unique co-working space for startups. And that's where all the people who are in the initial stage of life, who are freelancers or who are at the initial stage of their companies, they can work on a single platform. So that cultural space helps a lot. Things which people stuck for 30 days, they can sort it out in 20-50 minutes. Just talking to other people. And I guess that's where we also gonna help you in all the manner we can. But this is amazing initiative, and I really appreciate that you people started this kind of initiative in the college. And that's where you are different from other regular students who are just enjoying their life. So enjoyment and this kind of meaningful initiatives is very much appreciated.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Right?